Hi you Pajero lovers, hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while since I posted my updates on my Pajero. In fact, it has been I think about 2 months since I last posted the video. So a lot of things that have been happening over the last 2 months. In fact, last month I did the journey, which I already explained in my first video, that I bought this Pajero with the intention that because I like it, I love the Pajero, but also at the same time we wanted to explore Sabah, which is North Borneo, right here in Malaysian Borneo, and we did that journey overland. It was very short, it was just what 5 days, but we get to see a lot of sights, beautiful places, and discovered a lot of hidden places as well. So there won't be a lot of updates since a lot of the fixes and repairs and enhancements, replacement, everything have already been done. I think that's like 90%. But majority of the work, it's just I guess right now it's just the paint work. But of course, the highlight of the journey when we had it last month together with my two other good friends, although we prepared as much as possible, get the vehicle fixed. In fact, I also got the radiator replaced, the water pump, the thermostat, and many other parts. The suspension, was everything fixed, right? Since I bought this in November last year, so it's already coming to about 5 months plus, almost half a year now. But the major problem when we had the journey was the braking system. So we had a slight problem with the braking system as we were embarking on that journey of over about 800 kilometers, I think, or probably about 1,000 kilometers. It happened probably during the first 20% of the journey, when I discovered that there was a problem with the brakes, with the rear braking system, because we stopped by somewhere at the roadside, and I was just being curious, and I actually touched the rear wheel on the right hand side and discovered it was hot. So for sure, that if it's hot, normally it would be the brakes. Maybe the brakes is gripping the wheel itself or something like that, but that was the problem. So it surprisingly, I don't know whether it's because of the Pajero or is it just purely luck, we did not encounter any major problem with that. Of course, the braking system, it's important, but we were able to finish the journey without actually any major issue. And we actually stopped by in a place called Tawau in Borneo. We stopped by real quick to get it fixed, and initially we thought it was just the handbrake, because just before the journey we actually repaired the brakes. The rear caliper was problematic, and we thought it's just the handbrake or something like that. But then we later discovered it was actually the whole braking system, left, right, and even the front. And that actually only happened when we have returned and finished the journey, and the day that we're supposed to head out and leave for the airport and leave, and the rear brake started to make noise, this strange noise, and it was funny. I think I shot the video. I'm going to try to share it with you. Wow. And we're just truly lucky, like nothing serious that happened. So what I'm gonna do now is basically just to show you a bit of updates and some of the smaller repairs here and there, what has been done, although that's not a lot, since I mentioned to you, but there has been a couple of things that we also managed to repair and fix. So of course, firstly, I was supposed to show this in my previous video, which I have not posted, and hopefully I get to post that one first before you see this. But in any case, I still want to show you I like this, because the previous stereo system was by Sony, and I didn't like it because it doesn't blend with the dashboard. So I decided to just buy or use one like this one here, and this is the original Mitsubishi stereo system. So I got this installed, and the previous bracket here, this plastic bracket, was also faulty. I think it was broken inside, so that was also replaced. I managed to buy this new. This is brand new from an Australian site. For some reason they were selling it half price. It's original, it's brand new. I believe it's a website that they source from shops that have been closed down or something like that. So managed to get this one, get this replaced, and also this one here. So this is a CD player. This is a CD player, and I have not actually tested this, but it seems to be working. You know, the lights are working, so I don't have any CD to test it yet, but so far I think it looks nice. It blends with the whole dashboard. And you might be wondering, what is this thing dangling here, right? So basically what this is this is actually a Bluetooth transmitter. So it uses a cassette adapter. So maybe if you're from Gen Z, you probably have not seen this before, but in those days we used to use cassette tapes to listen to music. And apparently this is a cool device that you can just insert it and it will play, and what you do is you just turn on the Bluetooth.
Power on.
And so it's supposed to connect to your phone. So it's connected to my phone, and I'm able actually to listen to my Spotify. So it basically upgraded the whole audio system now that I can listen to my favorite songs on Spotify, right? So how cool is that? Now I'm gonna walk around the vehicle, but again, as I said, there's nothing new or there's nothing to update unless you discovered this video for the first time, because there has been a couple of updates. And just to let you know, I've bought a replacement windshield from Japan. I will get that replaced when I'm gonna start repainting this vehicle, probably later this month. I guess I was so lucky a couple of weeks ago. Managed to get this beautiful floor mat, original floor mat for this Pajero, and it is so nice that I just immediately bought it when I saw it on a Japanese site. So bought it right away. So it is still in a fairly good condition. See, with this, it's original Pajero writing. Also got this nice keychain. So it has beautiful design. Right. So this vehicle has been used for that journey of 1,000 kilometers. Nothing happened. I mean, everything was good, but as you can see, it is just very much like what you have been watching all the while in the previous videos. But the major thing that was done was repairing the brakes. There was a huge problem with the brake, so all the calipers and everything have already been replaced, all the four wheels, and what's also interesting was, because of that, the wheels were hot. So this is still, so if it's working in a normal condition, this is not hot at all. So it's all good here, no problem at all. Even when, as they were diagnosing the vehicle, even the front wheels were relatively hot, right? So that was also fixed, right? Was also fixed, and we got this replaced. Not fully compatible. This was from the Japanese Pajero, but still okay, still not too bad. All good. And as we were doing the journey, this was actually broken. this part here is broken, so this thing was literally was hanging, but managed to get that replaced. So more and more things that we're gonna fix over the next few weeks. Mainly we're gonna do the body work, the painting. Managed to get this strip here, this yellow strip from Japan. This is golden strip from Japan. Now it's already faded. I managed to get that. Probably not a lot anymore. Managed to get the sticker for this, the replacement. It looks a bit different, but it's basically showing, it's telling that this vehicle is made for cold climate. Managed to buy this strip here. I'm gonna get that replaced. I wasn't able to get to buy this sticker of intercooler turbo to 2800. Apparently it's not sold anymore. It's probably just have to really custom made it locally. This is my suitcase. So if you can see, it's we have a nice Pajero mat here, really nice. I bought a pump, water pump as well. This one here, it's an electrical pump. I'm just gonna put it here so you can jump start the vehicle, you can pump your wheels. I'm just gonna put that over there. Not much different. I actually took up removed the seats for the long distance journey. For the reason is it was extremely noisy, and the problem was the strap that holds the whole seat was broken, so it doesn't fit properly, so it was making noise. So I just decided to just, you know what, just remove the seats. And in fact, it's not too bad. There won't be any people gonna ride this anyway, right? Not gonna have a lot of any passengers, so totally fine. On this passenger side, just got the vehicle wash. Okay, so let's install. I really like this mat. It's rare, it's limited edition. Hopefully can keep this for as long as I can. And of course the major thing would be repainting it. So not the want to repaint the roof. And even this one has a small problem. I think because of the rust and everything, the sunroof seems to have dropped a little bit, because maybe the steel structure or something like that. Not sure how to fix it, but I don't know. We'll see. I managed to buy a replacement badge for this. Managed to get a replacement from eBay in the UK. It looks really nice. Hopefully I'll get that replaced once I've repainted the vehicle. And that's going to be probably the most major work that's going to be done. Then they will actually make the total upgrade really worth it once it's done. Right. So those are just some chunks and things. Spoon here. And I like this. I got this from Taobao or the Chinese eBay. It's practical, so it protects the floor mat. Although the floor mat is no longer in a nice condition, as you can see, it's dirty. Just couldn't find a way to clean it. But being an SUV, sometimes you need to carry a lot of different things. So just decided to just keep this, right? and there'll be a lot more fixes that needs to be done once they're gonna start repainting everything. It's gonna look much nicer now later when it's repainted. So I'll check the engine bay. I haven't checked it for quite a while now. So the vehicle was also serviced upon return from the journey. They fixed the brakes and everything. All right. So far so good. Everything looks clean. As you can see, there's radiator is new. I got this shroud cover replaced as well, so you can see that's Pajero 440 because it was just couldn't buy it anywhere. So I bought it from a local second-hand parts store in Kuala Lumpur, where I'm currently based at. And overall, no leaks or anything. Not the best looking and the most or the cleanest condition, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep this maintained. Got this cover replaced. So this was repainted by Almer. So it still looks relatively good. I actually replaced this battery here. So it's a new battery and supposed to be able to provide more current and more voltage to the vehicle. Got this replaced. This bottle was also replaced, and this was from previous work that I have not been updating. And so added this one here because previously we didn't have this one, so we added this to just to cover the terminals. At least it looks more presentable, right? Added this got this replaced. So basically that's it. You have to end the show or end this video with something that everybody likes, is to start the vehicle, right? Start the vehicle. Starting very nicely. And in the previous videos, I don't remember whether I have posted it or not, I replaced the body mounting, replaced the engine mounting which were totally broken, replaced the gearbox mounting, and those were the major repairs that was also done. So I think overall this vehicle it's in very good condition already. Once it has been repainted, I think it's gonna look really nice. So yeah, it's gonna be very close to its factory condition. Of course, it's not brand new, not expecting it to look super nice, but it is what I have been planning, to make it as pristine as much as possible, although it's not gonna be perfect, but that's the reality of owning a vehicle that's already 32 years old, right? This was already replaced before, shown in the video. The steering wheel has been replaced because it was previously bad, so this was a lucky buy. This is like almost brand new steering wheel that was not used and was sold on the Chinese, sorry, on the Japanese website. So that's the music. Everything's here, everything's good. So far there's some minor mechanical issues that is related to, I don't know whether it's the ABS, and that one's also blinking, so I'm not sure. So a lot more work, I think, in general, but majority has been done. So I think it's almost perfect for me. So that is it. So that's really the update that I have right now. Maybe the next update would be more relevant to the work of repainting the vehicle, or maybe the progress or anything like that, but I'm not sure, because this will be done over the next 1 or 2 months. I'll try to provide some updates as the vehicle is being repainted and stuff like that. So once again, I hope this is just going to be a quick update. There won't be any lot of edits to this video. I'm just going to combine this multiple footage and just going to upload to YouTube. At least you get to see what is the latest update on this vehicle. So if you are on your journey to restore your own Pajero as well, go for it, and feel free to ask me any questions in the comments below. Just anything related to the parts, which I believe most of you would know already, but I'm happy to support you or provide you information in terms of restoring this vehicle. So these Pajeros, it's gonna be 32 years old this year by December, this because I know this was assembled in 1993 in December. So yeah, it's gonna be 32 years old. Wow, 32 years old, right? Yeah, 32. Still looks good, right? So we all love our Pajero, and all the best in your journey, and thanks for subscribing, following and commenting. And if you happen to be on other social media platforms, do check me out, because I also post other things related to entrepreneurship, marketing, technology, and those kind of things. And you have a great day, and speak again soon.